Kinetico water softeners claim to be the most efficient ion exchange water softeners on the market. But that doesn't change the fact that ion exchange, salt-based water softeners are being banned in many cities across the United States because of their wasteful discharge. You might not be using electricity, but you're still wasting water, and that's a crime in many cities where drought is common. Here you'll find our Kinetico water softener reviews. We'll look at a handful of the most popular Kinetico systems, including Kinetico Signature Series, Kinetico Premier Series, Kinetico Essential Series, Kinetico Signature Series. The Kinetic Signature Series 735 is a twin-tank system powered exclusively by moving water, not electricity. This is one of Kinetico's system's big selling points, that they have a non-electric control valve that completely eliminates the use of electricity. Furthermore, the twin tanks allow the system to regenerate without any flow reduction. That effectively means there's unlimited capacity. But how effective is the Kinetico Signature Series in terms of grains per gallon? The answer admittedly isn't very easy to find. But most ion exchange systems can handle quite a bit, and the Signature Series is likely no exception. It uses roughly 3 pounds of salt per regeneration cycle and has a capacity of 10,600 grains. So, even though Kinetico cuts out the electricity for ion exchange, you'll still have to use quite a bit of salt. Kinetico Premier Series. The Kinetico Premier Series claims to be the world's most efficient water softener. They even have the data to prove it. The claim is based on independent testing done by the Water Quality Association, WQA, per NSF, ANSI Standard 44. An industry-accepted efficiency rating measuring the amount of hardness removed per pound of salt used. In fact, the name Kinetico is based on the term kinetic. Kinetic energy, in the form of moving water, powers Kinetico systems. What about water softening systems that don't use salt, however? While, to the best of our knowledge, the Water Quality Association hasn't developed a standard for measuring limescale reduction as a result of salt-free water conditioning, yet, as soon as they do, our bet is that template-assisted crystallization systems are going to have to take that medal. You can't quite beat not using any salt at all. Kinetico Essential Series. How is the Kinetico Essential Series different from the Premier and Signature? The Essential Series, true to its name, is a single-tank water softener. Kinetico likely means for it to be the most affordable option in their lineup. But that leads into the next point. Where are all of the prices on Kinetico's website? How come you can't find out how much all of these systems cost? Kinetico water softener price. The big deal breaker: how expensive are Kinetico's line of water softeners? Unfortunately, there's no easy answer. Kinetico doesn't actually give upfront prices, and that's a deal breaker for a lot of people. After all, you don't pull up to a car dealership and just trust whatever number the salesmen give you, do you? If you do, at least you don't have to, like you do with Kinetico's systems. Instead, Kinetico sends a representative to your home to give you an in-home consultation, and they decide the price based on the system, or combination of systems, that you need. Furthermore, Kinetico doesn't allow for DIY installation, further driving a higher than necessary cost. If you insist on installing the system yourself, you'll have to waive the warranty. For beginner buyers, this can be very intimidating. The representative might insist that you need a reverse osmosis system for the kitchen and the Premier 850 for the rest of the hard water in the house. If he or she tells you it's going to cost you $6,000, how are you going to get a second estimate if you can't compare your prices with the prices of the systems online? Simple. You're not. You're going to have to take them at face value. If that's okay with you, Kinetico might be a good option. Kinetico water softeners claim to be the most efficient ion exchange water softeners on the market. But that doesn't change the fact that ion exchange, salt-based water softeners are being banned in many cities across the United States because of their wasteful discharge. You might not be using electricity, but you're still wasting water, and that's a crime in many cities where drought is common.